Okay, this is a pre-cup out of a D9 Cat motor, a D353 engine. Quite a bit larger than the 343 ones. Anyway, I been having some glow plug issues, so I've been taking them out and cleaning these up. It's a brass deal, kind of like a spark plug here, and some of them are loose on there. Anyway, they all came out really good except this one, and this is number one, and this one has broken off. And I don't know what's going on in there. You can see some of the threads turning, but this is not turning. The element in the middle, so it's broke off. It's really thin walled, and all that's hanging on to it is this electrode. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this electrode off. Last time I had one of these like this, I ended up ruining the glow plug trying to get it out, or I mean ruined the pre-cup. I had to buy a pre-cup. I can't imagine what one of these ones would cost. They're probably $500 unless you go to the junkyard. Here we go. There we go. Alright, this is where she broke off. So what to do here? I don't know. Gonna have to figure this one out. Stay tuned. Okay, there it is. Let's see if it still works. Ah, it does. That's just 12 volts. Got a bolt welded to it. She's a turning. I can't get it out. Okay, I've welded the bolt on twice, twisted it off twice. It'll move, but it'll just go so far and then get stuck. So I don't know. Figure something. Well, I drilled the guts out of it, the insulation and the rod. Put this in, and I think I've got it now. I got one of these screw type extractors where you turn it in, the tighter it gets. Anyway, here we come. Jeff wins. Well, I hope I win. Yeah. Good Lord. Look at that thing. Bent. Warped something. She's leaking. While I was fixing the glow plugs, we noticed the water pump was leaking. We sure have fun with this water pump. Seems like we end up rebuilding it once every year or so. This is a shaft from last year. You can see they're so soft that the rubber O-ring seal can cut a groove in them. You can actually take a pocket knife and literally cut metal off these lead buggers. So $350 for a shaft. Usually by the time we get done, get all the parts in it, put it back together, it's about $600 a shot. Okay, we've put new cutting edges on the Cat finally. Been waiting for Albert down in Texas to come up and help me put these on. I offered him $10 an hour. I don't know, I guess he didn't need the money. So, did it without you, Albert. What's the deal? Alright, working on a 98 Ford fuel truck with a 429 propane powered engine. Going to show you how to overhaul the vaporizer and the fuel lock. Just got done overhauling and rebuilding the vaporizer. Well, this is the carburetor. It's bolted to a Holley 650 base. I'm going to go into quite some detail here on how to repair this, so You might have to rewind this and watch this over on how to rebuild these. But what you want to do with your vaporizer and your fuel lock is just swiftly do this and throw it in the garbage. And that's how you overhaul one. Then you just put a brand new vaporizer and fuel lock on, and that'll screw to the back of the carburetor, and that is the end of the lesson. And it's Fix It Dave for the Filthy Whore too. These shafts that keep the bell from going down too far were broke off. They were just welded on the outside, so we've blown a hole through it. And this is a 3.5 inch diameter chrome. It's an old hydraulic ram rod. And I got 2 pieces of it, but I think I'm going to go down to the hydraulic shop and see if they've got one long enough I can go all the way through. I need about 44 inches to go all the way through and have enough length out here. Anyway, we've been putting these in the scrapers, and they're tough enough steel. They don't... That's the piece of 1045 round bar we welded in there. Jake welded it in. We bought that, it's a flux core welder, suitcase welder. Lincoln, I think it's the LN25. Anyway, we're squirting 7/64 wire with it. That was pretty good. You remember how bad those looked after I torched it. Had busted off shafts in here, but they didn't go all the way through. They just dead ended. Anyway, he had to fill some pretty good holes. That welder welds good. It really fills things up, makes a nice bead. This is the old fan. This is a Huber fan. This is the one, 2 years ago. That blade came off there, so we couldn't find another fan. Eventually we did, but we had to get going again, so we just TIG welded that blade back on. Yeah, you're gonna have to take that bolt out, aren't you? And pull that out of the way. Hey, before you do that, you see my wire loom that goes up to the headlights right there? Is it smashed under that bracket flat? Ready? Jeez, I hate this.
That was lucky.
Yeah. Fans back in. And the spreader bar for the Rams is in. Got the Rams back on. We just got to go down to the cat dealer tomorrow morning, get a gasket and a hose, and then we'll put her together and see if everything works. It's just a never-ending battle keeping these things running, and there's only 2 of us to repair 3 scrapers, this, a loader, a lowboy, truck, and a motor grader, and a water tanker, a belly dump, a service truck, pickups, a forklift,